Welcome to Changing the Narrative with Red,
and Big Jabu.
Stacy. I don't know I don't know who you put who. I don't know who that is. But welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We got two people in the building already. Y'all been waiting for 2 weeks now. So we appreciate your loyalty. 100%. 100%. I was so sick. Stacy was sick too. But on Sunday, he was feeling a lot better. And I had just gotten sick. And I was like, okay, well, I should feel better by tomorrow because Stacy was only sick for like 2 days. And then the next day came and I was like, mm-mm. So we just had to take care of each other for a couple days. But we're all better now.
Yes, we are. And you're always sickening. So, anyway,
I would say something about your people, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Hey fam, thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. Okay. So today this is part one because we were gonna try to put all 10 into one episode.
what happened to your old intro? I had liked you better when you did your old intro.
Okay, I'll do my old intro next time. I'll get back to doing my old. What if y'all think I should go back to doing my old intro? You know, like my day ones when I used to have a little thing like if you like nice things and you know. But either way, y'all make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you like and share. We are trying to let the algorithm know that we are back. We are here for good, and we need you to put our stuff out there to the people. So engagement, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed, like you're just here lurking. Like we invited you to the cookout. We said you can come in and get a plate, and y'all are still just outside the window, just looking in. Like, just subscribe. You know. Hey, cuz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're glad to be healthy and back here too. Hey, Art. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. So, like I was saying, we were going to try to cram in all 10 things into one episode, but instead we decided to break it into part one and part two because I know we get to chatty patty with y'all. And I'm like, we're not going to be able to get through all 10 in an hour. So, we're going to do the first half this week, we'll do the second half next week. They're not in any particular order, they are just 10 things that we are like, we wish that we had known this the first time that we came here. So you cannot stay focused, can you? You just got to be looking at the comments. Who's in charge of the comments, Stacey? Who's in charge of the comments? Me.
Let me drink my H2O.
Do you have your nose ready?
I'm good. See, I'm ready. She's never ready.
Okay, so you go first. Boom.
All right. The first thing is this: when you visit, beware of the taxi cab drivers. Beware of the regular people driving because you will get run over. I don't want from
What was your first experience with the taxi driver? Like what happened when the first time you saw how they operate?
well, you wasn't paying attention. The first time I saw it is because when I was in a taxi, they ran the red light.
Wait, you were in the taxi?
Yeah,
You took a taxi?
they run the red light. They run all lights. They're on the curbs. They do what they want to do.
On the curb,
They
Stacey.
do what they want to do with no regards. And if you're sitting in the passenger seat, if you ever get in a taxi and you happen to get in the passenger seat, you're not just riding. You're collecting.
Like the next seat next to the driver.
That's the passenger seat.
Okay. I mean, all the seats are passenger seats.
Okay. If you're in that seat, you might be the one taking the cash. So you better get the money correct. You better make sure it adds up, or your ride might not end.
Or not in how you expected it to.
Yes, because that money has to be right. But yeah, those taxi drivers, they drive.
Two, cold drink money. That was the first. I remember the first time we got exposed to cold drink money. We were staying at the what's the name of the hotel? Um,
Advantage.
No. We were staying next to the Bull Run in Santon.
Patia Glen. No, not Patia Glen,
No.
but the Patia
Protea,
Hotel.
yeah, the
Patia
Protea.
Hotel.
Yeah, the Protea Hotel. I think it's a brand of Marriott.
Marriott's.
I think it's a brand of Marriott. But we were staying there and we were like, okay, the only way to get our clothes washed is laundry service because we're so used to hotels having like a laundromat or something, you know what I'm saying, or a washer and dryer that you can use. And they were like, no, we have to send it out for service. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm looking at the prices like per pair of underwear, per like you had to count everything. I was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And Stacy was like, they got washer and dryers here. They just don't want us to use them. I was like, why do you think that? I'm like, how do you think they wash all these towels and sheets and stuff every day? I was like, that's a good point. So Stacy asked somebody, hey, like
the person that cleans the room up.
Yeah, he asked the housekeeper, hey, can you help us out? Like, can you wash our clothes for us? And then they said something about cold. She said
that was later.
Well, you tell the story. Because I don't remember the exact conversation.
Okay, so yeah, everything Red said was right, but then she was also wrong, as always. So yeah, I asked the young lady, can they wash our clothes, and we'd give them some money, and everything was perfect from that point on.
But when did the thing about the cold?
I'll get to it.
Okay.
Every couple of days, she would come through and get our clothes, and I would just give her a tip. I had no idea it was cold drink money. I had given her a tip, but that's not the first time. The first time we was doing the visa, and the guy said you got to play golf.
Oh yeah, that's another.
So anyway, that's another one.
You can tell.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
That's
embarrassing.
I witnessed the whole thing. Go ahead.
And when I had to go use the bathroom, and I said I had to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I said it all in one
word. Carry on.
So yeah, we're gonna tell y'all a few stories about our cold drink money experience. And so she got the money. She got our clothes, gave her a tip. This happened for like maybe a week or so. And then when it was time for us to leave, they brought up, now no, we paid for the clothes every time they came. Mm-hmm. Now, when it was time for us to leave, 3 people came to the room and they said, okay, so can we get cold drink money? I had no idea what that was. I had no idea. Granted, did you understand? I just said every time they came up, we gave them money. Every time we gave them the money to get our clothes back. And then when we were trying to check out, they said, can we get cold drink money? I'm saying to myself, and I said to them, every time you came up here, we gave you money. Yeah, but that wasn't cold drink money. Well, what was it then? No, I'm not paying y'all again for what I already paid y'all for.
But what did you offer them?
Some water?
No, we had drinks in the room.
Yeah.
We had drinks, like we got drinks right here.
We don't need
that's
no cold
the part
drink.
That was hilarious. That you just messed up the
whole
story. He was like, we got drinks right here. You want some drinks? They were like, no. And then finally we figured out that they wanted money, not actually drinks. A couple other times that Stacy.
But it can be a drink too, though. It can be cold drink, and it can be cold drink.
Yeah, but in the situation
they wanted.
Yeah, in the situation,
monetary.
Like if somebody's visiting your house and they said you have cold drink, then they're talking about soda or juice or something. Anyway, so another time that Stacy couldn't speak English. This is unrelated to the countdown. This is just a story that I want to tell to embarrass him. We were at the mall in Santon, and he asked somebody, where the bathroom at? Where the bathroom at? Just like that, all one word. And they were like, and then he looked at me and I was like, the bathroom. And he's like, oh, the toilet. We learned, okay, toilet. Not bathroom.
I said it was all one word. Where the bathroom at? Where the bathroom?
And I'm just sitting there watching this go back and forth like a tennis match. Just
actually, what I did was I put my finger there and I'm like, and he's like, oh.
man, that was funny. And then another
Oh
time,
my God.
when we were getting our COVID test, because this was during COVID. We were going to get
Yeah, you're right.
we were
COVID.
going to get our results for our COVID test. And Stacy asked the guy, "Can I go? Can I use the bathroom?"
I still didn't learn.
And he was like, and he said, "Are you going to go play golf?" And then Stacy was like, "If you paying." Y'all don't know why it's funny. Because play golf means take a dookie. Stacy made some kind of strange proposition. That man looked so confused. And then they went back and forth, and then he finally, I think, did I tell you? No, it was months later that I asked one of our friends.
Nolita told us what it
And
meant.
she was like, that means poop. And we were like, Stacy made some kind of strange proposition. That man was like, just go. Just go.
I had no idea. I just want to know where the bathroom at.
Stacy thought he was inviting him to play golf. Okay, but anyway, back to the countdown, Stacy. It's on.
It's on you.
Yeah,
it is.
Because I did cold drink money.
Okay. Yeah, anyway. So when renting, no.
No.
Not that.
See, that's why you gotta be ready, Stace. Okay, this one was you right here.
Which one? Talk. I can't
Talk
see
to
it.
people, learn Missouri.
Okay, listen. When y'all move here, when y'all visit here, I think it's a huge plus on you and on the South African folks is if you learn a little bit of Zulu. You know, if it's just like the greeting, the Sawubona, Ujani, stuff of that nature. You know, because even though everybody here knows English and they're willing to speak English, it's a plus if you know how to greet. So I think that's very, very important. And you know, we visited twice, and we didn't know anything. You know, and we're now just really starting to get into, well, Red more than I am, getting to learn. I know like some of the lingo, and Red is now. We both were trying to learn through Duolingo. Duolingo makes it kind of
like a game.
But it's like for a kindergartner though. It's not like it's
so fun.
See, I just said for a kindergartner. See, you just walk right into that one. Gee whiz, made it so easy. Made it so easy for me.
All you guys out there that are also like third graders, it's a fun way to learn the basics. They teach you,
teach you more than the basics.
Greetings, like how to conduct yourself in a restaurant, how to buy stuff. You know, it's good. Like I really enjoy it, and then you retain it because you're practicing the whole time, and it's like games. If you have other people that are learning, like that are going on the trip with you, y'all can have competitions and stuff. And like if you're competitive, it's very motivating. But Stacy's not competitive. He's a loser. And he quit. But anyway, I digress.
All
Let's
right.
check out the comments and then we'll get back in with number, what are we on? Number
3?
Four?
4?
Number 4? Yeah. Get back in on number 4. Let's see. Where did we leave off?
Kazo.
See, finally, somebody looks like South African people just in 2 years. Let's see. Glad to see you back, fam. So glad to be here. I rode in a taxi during my first visit 2 years ago. I'm good on that. Tell what happened. Were you traumatized?
Jabu, you ain't hollered at me yet, Jabu. I'm still waiting for that drink, man.
Guys, like the video. Yes, y'all, like the video. If you're here in the room and you're enjoying us, hit the like button. And even better, share and subscribe. Let's see. Yes, Ray, you walked into that one. I walked into it like a low pole. Bam! What's good, y'all? What's up? What's up, Charles? How y'all doing?
Hey, yo, all right, I had to get up, man. She gave me the loop, so I had to dunk it. Go ahead.
And I like, even if I had realized what I was doing, I still would have done it. Cause like, it's so fun. Duolingo, y'all. And they have a free version. You don't have to pay.
Isn't it for like 2 weeks though?
You can use the premium version for 2 weeks. And then when you unsubscribe, they get you back in and give you another 2 weeks free. And you can just keep doing that. I don't know how long they keep doing it, but they've done it with me like 2 or 3 times already. So I just keep doing that. You see, all that honking and rough driving had me sore with that.
And the seats are really tight. So if you're my height, it's going to be a rough ride, man.
Mm.
But it's a good experience.
So I would say the next one I want to talk about is, just because like things are cheaper here and you like do the math in your head and like, oh, this bracelet would probably cost me $20 in the States and it only cost me 10 here or 15 here. And like doing the math in your head with the price they're giving you, like that doesn't mean that it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean like it's like you're not overpaying, is what I'm saying. You're not, you still might be overpaying. And so just make sure that when you go into places like the shops and stuff where there's no prices on anything and they're just like, here's the price. If they see that you're American, they figure out that you're American, they're going to give you the American price. There's a whole different price range for Americans in most cases. So just make sure that, you know, you have a budget and you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to spend, and have a price in your head of what you're willing to pay for it. You know, I'm not going to say like, you know, like completely lowball people. I'm like, oh, I'm only going to pay $1 for it or whatever. But think in your head, like, how important is it to you? Like, how much are you willing to spend on you? How much are you willing to spend on it? And just because they give you a price doesn't necessarily mean that's the final offer. So definitely negotiate, but you know, just don't pay more than what you think it's what it's worth to you. You know, that's the best advice. Like, just don't pay more than what you think something is worth to you. And if at all possible, if you have made South African friends or anything like that, you might want to bring them along with you to do the negotiating for you, because they will get you a price.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I bought some shirts, some South African printed shirts, and I paid a pretty good penny for mine. And I sent a friend to the exact same place to get the exact same shirt, and it was a fraction of the cost. Mm-hmm. You know, so yes, when you get here, if you can find someone to go with you and talk and talk in your behalf, as if not, you're gonna get got. You're gonna get got. That's just, you know, people. Yeah. Some people don't like the negotiating part, but you also got to realize that my price is not the same as your price.
Yeah, and all that stuff adds up, especially like if you're gonna be here for 2-3 weeks, a month, 90 days. All of that adds up. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why people move here is because the dollar is strong. But you're eroding the strength of the dollar when you just keep overpaying for stuff, and then you realize like, wow, I've been spending so much money.
Let me give y'all a story about this one. Big Spooter. I'm gonna say who did it. Big Spooter. When he first got here, he was tipping $15. I'm like, Spooter, you better chill out with that. Remember that? The conversation that we had? Bro, you better chill out with that. Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm like,
he said he's a blesser.
He's a blesser. Yeah, that's the word he used. He's a blesser.
I was like, okay.
So
I'm telling you, because I done did it. We done did it. Being generous. But then when you start frequenting the same places over and over, and then your wait staff like expects it, and then you realize like, I spent $20 on this meal when I don't have to spend that much. You can still be generous without paying a tip that's like almost the same cost of your meal.
Nah, he was paying more than that.
Like, just because it's like, oh, it's not that much, it's not that, but it adds up. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to learn how to live in this economy, especially if you're going to be here for a while. You know. So
after a while,
be generous.
We told him to chill out. After a while, though, he chilled out because he saw how fast that money was adding up
hmm
and going up out of his pocket. And like Red said, it gets to the point to where when you go, let's say for instance, everybody knows about Tasha's. So you go on Tasha's and the last time you was there, you tipped $20 and your meal was $10. They're going to remember that. And as soon as they see you, they're going to run to you like, yo, you're mine. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to expect that same type of tip. So now when you don't do it, it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. And then not to mention, you're making it bad for the other Americans that's coming in behind you because they're going to start thinking that, well, the Americans are tipping that way. Nah, just Big Spuda is.
Oh, congratulations. Chilling with the Charleses, working, being parents, planning our move. Ooh, we finally made our decision to move that side. Oh, congratulations.
They moving to Cape Town, though.
Wow.
Charles, you moving to Cape Town?
Yeah, they probably moving to Cape Town.
They moving to Cape Town.
But, you know, that's cool.
They
That's
Cape
cool.
Town folk.
Yeah, there's a line. I don't know if y'all know this, but there's a line. Because, like, everybody is either like, I love Joburg or I love Cape Town. And both places, people who live in both places like to visit the other, but they just prefer one place versus the other. Like Cape Town is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, freaking beautiful. But
I wouldn't want to live there though.
it's more expensive, in my opinion. If you're in that like Sea Point area, like you know, those in that kind of area, it's kind of expensive. And I feel like culturally, Johannesburg more vibes with the environment that we want to be in. Stacey, I was trying to say it like in a very diplomatic way.
I'm pretty sure 33 people are black.
You never know. We might blow up, and then next thing you know, this video with that clip, you're like, look,
What they gonna say?
Stacey's racist.
How can I be racist? So the next one is this. Beware of.
I was reading the comments.
Okay,
Wait.
Go ahead. Got it again, Art.
Big Jabu, we went to Durban for my birthday last week, still recovering.
And you didn't invite me?
Nice. Hey, Jen, how are you? I'm so glad you're here.
What's up, Jen? Did Spuda respond to you yet?
It's good to move around SA with the native and let them speak to vendors first. Yes. They get mad when I'm paying and they hear the accent. Yeah, they start fussing at the person like they got scammed. Like, you were trying to scam, sir, and you got caught.
And you know, in some places, like inside in Rosebank, the little underground place in Rosebank.
Yeah, it's a real big underground shop.
But the thing is this, though, it's illegal.
Really?
Yeah, to jack the price up because you're American, it's illegal. And let's just say you got scammed there before. There's whoever runs that down there, if they hear about that shop will be closed down. Because I know this one person that told that they got scammed down there, and they suspended them for like 2 or 3 weeks, I believe, and they made them give their money back. Mm-hmm. So it's just, you know, if you think you got scammed down there.
Yeah, in that particular place, it's not like that everywhere. They don't have that kind of.
No.
But let's see. Oh God, please don't summon Big Spuda over here. I don't need him popping up on this live. You really want him to pop up on the live. That you really do want him to. And he said, look, the chilling with the Charles said, absolutely, of course. I told you. We want to live near a beach or else we would be in Joburg. Okay. That's what's up. I feel you. I like being near a beach too, but I don't know. I just feel like if I was around the beach every single day, I would get desensitized. And I love the ocean so much. I wouldn't want to like wake up one day and look out and be like, there it is again.
Well, Charles, get us a room. Save us a room inside your house, and we'll save you a room.
They got a whole baby now.
Okay, well, make sure you have an extra bedroom there. That's all I'm saying. And then we'll have one saved for y'all. Tell the wife I said hello.
Congratulations to both of y'all. Such big stuff happening. I love living in LA, and Cape Town looks like it has the same vibe. Mm-hmm. That's why that would be my first choice. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But make
I'm
sure
just
you
saying
visit
it's a
both.
hard line here. Like everybody has one or the other.
And Durban. Throw Durban in there too.
Yeah, Durban too. Yeah.
But
I feel like Cape Town, Joburg is like.
Cape Town, Joburg, and Durban. I think
But
that's the big three.
I haven't met anybody who said Durban is their favorite. Because I'm talking to you in Joburg.
But before you decide, Gemini, make sure you visit both because it's Joburg is where it's at.
Wait, who's tipping 100% of the tab amount? It should be 30% max. And that's the blessing. That's the blessing level. Many servers typically receive 10%. Yeah, I usually do between 10 and 20%. It just depends on the level of service, you know how attentive they were, how well they did. But I usually do somewhere between 10 and 20%. But yeah, if you get a bill that's like 300 Rand for a whole meal, and you're like, let me just throw another 300 to bless this person because I'm so nice.
Big spoon of blessing.
But that was when we first came here. Before we were like, what are we doing?
We live here now.
What are we doing? Let's see. The Lisa says we're leaving for Durban on September 1st for a 3-month stay. Congrats. We visited Durban, but we haven't stayed there for a long periodical time. So let us know how it is once you get your bearings. No, he hasn't replied yet. He's too busy pinning eggshells to his
Nope.
Nah, he's too busy trying to grow his mustache back.
Nope.
If y'all haven't seen Scooter lately, you've been blessed. Say I'm playing. Stop. Love you, bro. Jen the Gemini here.
Y'all, he ain't got no mustache no more.
It's just a lot of lip. An overwhelming amount of lip. It's a jarring amount of lip.
I would message him so he can get on with us, but once you start cracking jokes, he gonna get off, so there's no need to even do it.
He gonna hang up. You're so sick of me. I've been teasing him. Okay. Afternoon, Timmy. Thank you. I say Timmy. That sounds like a little kid. My bad, Timothy Parker. Thanks for joining.
What's up, cuz?
Spooter simping level tipping. You guys need to visit. I can't pronounce those, but I've heard of the Mabopane. Is it Mabopane? Mabopane? I don't. Spell it phonetically, please, so we know how to say it correctly next time. But what's so amazing about those places? Like, let us know. Let's see. Joburg is the place, and that's why I'm moving there. It is, man. We'll let you know how the stay is. We spent the month last year. Okay, well, clearly you liked it.
Going back. Yes.
Did you? If y'all haven't seen it yet, check out our video when we were in Durban, and there was a gang of monkeys robbing people, like climbing in their windows, taking bags of chips and bananas and Pringles, and we could see the light from the refrigerator opening. Like they were like, oh, this is where the snacks are. This is our weekly spot. And like, can you imagine coming in the house and your house is trashed and all your snacks are gone?
I just think a monkey's jumping out the window.
And yeah, you just see one monkey
jumping out the window.
Oh my God.
You have to be pissed, but you're also going to have to laugh.
Like, wow, I really left my window open and I got robbed by monkeys. Who do you call? Like, you can't tell nobody. You just
take the L. You just take the L.
You gotta take the L. You can't even tell nobody. It's just, that's it.
You're going to call the monkey police? The mopo?
The mopo. Shit. Oversized tips might draw too much attention from management. Might wonder what's really going on. That's the reason I usually stop at 20%. Really? Like a credit card scam type of thing, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Anyone want to learn how to speak Zulu? I can help for free when you come. You know the basics. Okay, thank you. We appreciate that.
That's what I need. I need someone to sit in front of me and teach me.
Put your email address in the chat, and then we'll share that with people. Thank you.
And what side of town you live on? Yeah, that's what I need. That's the only way I'm gonna get it. I need somebody to sit in front of me and talk to me like never mind. I'm not gonna set myself up for no
like
joke.
A 3-year-old?
I'm not gonna set myself up for no
like
jokes.
a 3-year-old? That's why we get along so well. Because we're both toddlers. Joburg has been a great base with CPT and Durban as vacation occasion spots. Yeah, that's my preference. That's my preference. Durban is like freaking hot though. So hot in the summertime, like so hot and sweaty. But Cape Town is like you get 3 different weathers in one day. Like 1 minute it's like you're in the Wizard of Oz and it's like feels like all the buildings are about to blow down, and then it's like hot and crisping your skin up like chicken skin, and then
when it rains,
and then the sun goes down and it's freezing all in one day.
Cape Town weather's confusing.
Let's see. African stories. I want to know more. Been using Duolingo to learn.
There we go. So
so share your email African stories in the chat, and then we'll put it in the comments under the video. We'll put it in the description under the video so we can share it with people.
What if we can have like a online learning session?
We tried that.
Remember? No, I mean like with her and like maybe a few people that want to learn.
Yeah, but then we would have to do it like every other day or something. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can retain. You can't just
you gotta retain, and you can still use Duolingo.
Well, the thing about Duolingo is I can do that on the toilet. You know.
So listen, y'all. So the next one is this. Y'all. When visiting.
This is the last one.
This is the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. My last or your last?
The last one.
Okay.
We actually did 6.
Okay, so this is very, very important. When visiting, even moving, but we're gonna stick with visiting. There's more to Joburg than Rosebank, Santon, and Four Ways. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more places.
And what's the place with all those hotels with that Turkish spot that I like?
Not Mabonane. It'll come to me in a second.
Melrose.
Okay,
Melrose
yeah.
Art.
It's more to Joburg than Melrose, Santon, Rosebank, and Four Ways. You know, those are the most popular ones, of course. But there's other places that's you get more money, you get more house for your money, more money for your house. I'm sorry.
More house for your money.
And is better, more pleasing on the eye, most definitely. Yes, just remember that it's more than that. It's more than just the big 4. You know,
there's Soweto, there's Mabonane,
Glen Vista,
there's
Lone Hill.
I don't know about Glen Vista being like a place to like visit. Glen Vista is like a nice place to live. Like I can't think of anything like markedly like entertaining about Glen Vista. It's a very quiet town. It's really not a whole lot of bars and
but you get a lot of property for a little.
But that's
less
when
money.
if you're moving here though. We're talking
I'm
about
pretty sure
visiting. We're talking about visiting right now.
So yeah,
it's not really a good place to stay if you're here to do touristy stuff because you're way far away from everything.
Yes, that is very true.
So if you're visiting, staying in like Santon, Four Ways, Rosebank, those are like centrally located places. Those are really good places to stay if you're just visiting.
You can even go with Midrand.
But we're just Midrand is Four Ways. But what we're saying though is visit outside those areas. You know what I'm saying? Like hang outside of those areas.
Waterfall. That's not Four Ways. Melville.
Yeah, Melville is so fun. It's more like a college town,
Mm-hmm.
but they play like there's a lot of places that play like 90s music and stuff like that. I really like Melville.
Now,
really
if
like
you're
Melville.
if you're young and you want to come in and party, Montbonnet will be the place for you because those guys party sun up to sundown,
Montbonnet is cool.
7 days a week.
It's
That's
not
what.
my jam.
No, I can
It's not
definitely.
my jam because it's just like when at night it just gets so jam packed. Like it's like people constantly like touching you, and that is like a pet peeve of mine.
That
I don't
place-
like it. I don't like being like shoulder to shoulder with people. I don't like it.
Art and I think we went there once or twice and had a great time. Art even made a recording of this guy asking the Americans why don't they come back home because we love you, we whatever. But it was very nice. Me and Art had a very good time out there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my last one.
So we got a couple comments. Let's see. Jabalani says, I'm learning a lot just being around people. I ask what things mean and how to say other things. Yeah, that's how we learn some stuff. Yeah. I just saw a YouTube video about Jabalani Township in Soweto. Ever been? It's beautiful. Have you ever been there?
No. Jabulani Township in Soweto. Never heard of that.
Interesting. Now we have homework. Thank you.
Yeah. Huh.
All right. Well, I hope this first installment was valuable to you. I hope that those of you who have not been here before, were taking some notes. Those that have been here before, I appreciate your engagement. So we're gonna wrap it up. Usually we go a little bit longer, but it seems like everybody's quiet and I'm hungry. So we'll do the next installment next week. We might give you 6 next week too. You know what I'm saying? We might give y'all a little bonus next week too. Stacey, you have anything that you would like to add?
Peace out.
Y'all make sure that you like, subscribe, share our video. If you would like to see more of this beautiful face. Not that one. Just this one. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.
I'll answer that question next week. What's my favorite place in Soweto?